sorry, chat. I was like bopping. The music was like overlaid, and it was like it was bop. It went hard. I'm sorry, chat. I'll start the countdown. Oh shit, that was the wrong button. Hello, chat. Hello, everybody. I didn't pop up my chat yet. Hold on. Oops. There we go. There we go. I wish Astra would smoke pot. I literally did that like the other day. That was like not even like 4 streams ago. I'm already high. Well, good for you. I wish I was high, but no. Anyway, chat, what's going on? I like started the stream and I had that like stage this intro screen, and I heard it, I had my stream open, so it was playing twice in my headphones, and it started at like the exact right moment, and it was like harmonizing with itself. It was fucking cool. I was sitting there just like. Tried to record it, but I think I fucked it up. Hello, everybody. Cool boy, did you take mushrooms? Pretty baby. Hell, thank you. Man, I've never had that, like, intense of an experience on mushrooms, honestly. You know what? That's not even true. I had these, like, gas station mushrooms that I got one time. And that sounds really bad, but it wasn't from a gas station. It was from, like, a smoke shop. Because it wasn't, like, psilocybin. It was, like, the Amanita muscaria, or whatever the fuck that one was. But that was, like, out of all, like, the psychedelics, that one gave me the most trippy result, which is weird, because it was, like, it's supposed to be, like, fake mushrooms, not real. Hello, Jim the Dragonator. My face still hurts. Cat. It still hurts. Alchemy is powerful. It is powerful, you're right. All just brain chemistry. It's like how many neurons are firing in your brain, and it can make you feel like either you're in a mental hospital or you're in Narnia. And you're like, whoa. I like the shirt. Dude, I got this shirt like the other day, and I've already gotten like 2 compliments on it. Literally, like the night I got it, I wore it to Wawa, and some dude was like, I like your shirt. Also, I went to like my therapist today, and I walked in there, and the waiting room is kind of small. Right, you know when you're like, the waiting room for like a therapist is like the size of like a glorified closet, and there was like 4 elderly women there. Not like so elderly, like the white hair elderly, but old enough that like I sat down and it was super awkward because they were like, there was only like 1 seat left, and so I felt super like claustrophobic. But they were all talking about, like, Pink Floyd and how back in their day they listened to Pink Floyd, and it was like, oh, fuck, dude. And one of them was like, I bet she's never ever, I bet she doesn't even know who we're talking about. And I'm like, bitch. And then one of them was like, oh, is that a Purple Rain shirt? And I'm like, hell yeah, it's a Purple Rain shirt. Fuck yeah, it is. And then they all started, like, sucking, Johnny Depp's dick. Like, they all, like, were fucking wet over Johnny Depp. They were just like, oh, I love Johnny Depp. Love all of his movies. And I'm just like, okay, man, he's Johnny Depp. You know, it's Johnny Depp. But man, like, I'm surprised those chairs weren't wet with how fucking much they were talking about Johnny Depp, bro. They were fucking, they were into Johnny Depp. What the fuck did I walk into? Old ladies at the therapist's waiting room office gooning over Johnny Depp. That's what happened. It's like, chat, this blood clot, it's like lower than it was. I hope it didn't fall out. I don't think it did. But it's very squishy. Very, very squishy. I'm very worried. And it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts right now. But I just took an ibuprofen, so hopefully it will get better. Oh my god. So much. There's so much. There's so much of it. It's so... Oh my god. Do you see how much just came off of her just now? Just by me, like, petting her for a half a second? Look, that's my bag of... That's my bag of, ibuprofen. Don't eat that. What are your kids doing? Well... We're pretty... The ball is coming along nicely. I'll say that much. No puck. Dry socket is very rare. Is it? Okay, that makes me feel better. Would I know if it, like, fell out or if there was a problem with it? Like, would I know? Poop boy, are you okay? You doing alright? What are you doing? I'm high. Remember, it's all in your head. You're okay. Look at this ball. Look at how round and spherical it is, chat. It's coming along. You guys might call me a crazy cat lady, but before long I will have a tiny hat made exclusively out of puck. Moogie's ball is a little bit smaller. That looks like a little turd. That's disgusting? What do you mean it's disgusting? More fur for the fur god. Listen, when you live with a cat that sheds, everything is always covered in a layer of cat hair. So I feel like collecting it and weaving a textile with it is honestly the most, the best use of it. Because otherwise it's just gonna, you know, conglomerate on all of my shit. So it's like, it's better used as a hat than as a, and just spread throughout my home. Is it disgusting, chat? Is it weird? Am I weird for making a hairball from my cat's hair? Am I weird for doing that, chat? That you're rolling something gross in your hands? No, it's my cat's fur. What are you eating? She's like rubbing her face on a plastic bag. Look how much fur there is. It's just... He likes the grooming, though. Look at... Oh my god. It's so much. It's so much. How much fur can you shed? Holy crap. How do you feel today? I feel okay. It hurts a little bit, but it's alright. I think it's healing. I've been able to eat like normal food, at least somewhat normal food. Like, what do you think of this ball? What do you think of this? You recognize that as you? It's all you, baby. Dude, I'll always use it to fill in a bald patch. I don't have gray hair though. I don't have dark blue hair. Oh my god. Holy crap. There's so much of it, chat. There's so much. Hold on, I'll put that there. It's just like it keeps coming. It doesn't ever end. The amount of hair that comes off this cat. You could like... We could stop people from not having clothes ever again just by having someone continuously groom my cat. The amount of fur that comes off this animal. We could clothe an entire country of people. Look at that. Look at that. Respect farmers. You don't have a cat brush? I don't. Careful. You okay, honey? Are you okay? She just like ate shit. She just like completely like she was on the desk and she like lost her footing and then just like fell off the desk. You're lucky I caught you, Puck. What are you doing? She just like what are you doing? Fuck, dude. Ball's getting bigger though. The ball is expanding. Look at that ball. I gave you a cat brush once. You used it on your own hair. Oh, you mean that little one? I don't know if that little one would be good for Puck. I think that's for cats with longer hair, maybe. I think I need like one of those small ones, but maybe I could try it. Maybe it'd work. Nimble as a cat. Graceful, huh? Just vomit on a sweater already, Mom Spaghetti? Dude, whose Jigglypuff emote is that? I want a Jigglypuff. Is that a Jigglypuff Pepe emote? I love that. Why does this person have Jigglypuff emotes and I don't? Why do I not have a Jigglypuff emote? That's my real question. dropped the... He dropped my thing, my ball. I should probably try to learn how to use this, but I don't know where the USB thing is for it. I'll have to find a new one. Or I wonder, can I just use Bluetooth with this? Can you just Bluetooth this shit? It's a pairing mode. Should probably. I bet I could like. I bet if I like learned how to use this, this would be like the ultimate. I've heard people say these trackballs are literally like the best. Once you get into them, you can't go back. But I've had this one forever and I have not learned how to use it yet. Dude, I'm jealous of those fucking coffee emotes. Hello, Puck. She looks upset that she fell. Astra doesn't have Jigglypuff emote. She is the Jigglypuff fan. She says she's a Jigglypuff fan. You know what, chat? Someone said last stream that I said something like out of order, like I fucked up on saying something. Like I said like a nonsensical sentence. I did not. I went back and double checked. They lied. I did not. I said a perfectly normal sentence. That made sense. That made cognitive sense. But they portrayed it as I didn't. And I'm upset about it. I've been wronged here. Astra has perfect alliteration. I don't think alliteration is the right word for that. I don't think that's the right word. It's so cute when you're upset. Dude, my face hurts. I might do a shorter stream today, chat, just because my face kind of hurts. I don't want to talk too much. It is kind of like hurting right now. It's very sore. It's probably gonna be sore for a while. Astra talks very good, lol. I talk and read real good. I went to the school for kids who don't read or write very too good. What was that school called? School for kids who can't read or write too good? What is this? A school for ants? Schmolder? Astra is Iowa homeschooled on display. Mic drop? Excuse me? Excuse you? Astra went to Leering School so she can read. Went to the Leering Center. I went to the Leering Center. That's so fucking funny, dude. I don't care what you think about that whole situation, but that is funny. That is really funny. Dude, they made a sign that's supposed to say Learning Center, and they fucked it. It's not that they just, like, didn't have enough letters. They had a sign custom made, and they gave the custom sign to the people with a with a typo, and then somehow they sent off that design with the typo to the company to make the sign. The company that made the sign didn't think, this is wrong. Maybe we should ask them if they really want this or a different thing. No, they just said, fuck it, yeah, here's your sign. And then the people got the sign back, read it, and were like, yep, let's actively attach this to the outside of our building. Let's actively do that. How the fuck does that happen? How does that happen? How do you fucking get a place called the Learning Center and then you fuck up that bad? It's so fucked up. It's like... it's so bad. I got high. 100% they tried to get in contact with them and no one responded, so they followed the template. I mean, yeah, probably. That's probably what happened. But that, I mean, I'm still like, someone commissioned that sign to be made. The guys made the sign, and the people got the sign back, and didn't have, between, like, I mean, it's a lot of effort to install a sign, right? Like, if you own a building, and it's like, you want to install a sign above your door that's, like, just says what you are, it's not, you have to get, like, a ladder, you have to, like, attach it. I mean, like, you might even have to have it professionally installed. So between all of that shit, between them commissioning the artwork, ordering the sign, and putting it up, they fucking, not once did they think, maybe this would not be a good look to have a daycare learning center with a sign that says Leering Center. Maybe that would be I just don't understand, like, how that happened. Like, even if the whole thing was a scam, don't you think someone would have, like, just the thought that, like, man, you know, if we're trying to scam people, why don't we at least take the effort to make it not look like a... What the fuck, man? How does that happen? Maybe some more on a sign? What do you think they're leering in there? Is it actually a leering center? Maybe it wasn't the type at all, chat. Maybe it is just a leering center. Maybe they just teach you how to leer, like I'm leering. Is that what leering means? I don't know if leering is a word. English as a second language, to be fair. I mean, that's fair, but like, no one thought to, like, double check? People, like, not even once? Like, if you don't speak English, that's one thing, but, like, anyone could have just come up to them and been like, hey, this doesn't say what you think it says. And they go, oh, I'm sorry, let me take care of that, right? Like, I had a building like that, and it had that much of a fuck up on the outside of the building. I would be like, oh shit, I have to fix that immediately. You're getting tens of $1 million, so who cares? You might as well, if you're running a scam though, like, why would you be so careless? Fuck, I don't know. I don't want to get into it because it's political, but, like, that shit's funny. It's just so fucking funny. And I like how that building will forever be known as the Leering Center building. You think that someone's gonna graffiti that building with leering now? Molly Pirate's still relevant. Comfystra. We are doing a bit of a Comfystra stream. It might be a short Comfystra stream. My face kind of hurts. You're conscientious. You're probably not the type of person to run into a scam, typically. You're conscientious. I know how to read. I went to the Leering Center. I know how to read. I mean, I guess so. I mean, I guess that's true. If you're... I guess their logic is they just don't care. And it's just, at least, it's not... They just didn't care. That's just so depressing, man. I'm over here trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Does not work. There's a long word. Leering. Oh, what the fuck? You didn't know about that, Taco? You didn't know about the Leering Center? You didn't know about the Leering Center? How did you not know about dude, I love the Leering Center. You can't softball them like that. Motherfucker, I got a life. If you're from a country where running scams is for on outsiders is normal, why bother trying to hide it? Because I mean, it's like, I mean, I would think that if I lived in a country where there's no government and I commit scams, I'm a scammer, I'm a pirate, I steal from people. That's what I do because I'm a pirate. Yarr. And I go and I get myself into the most rich country on earth. I weasel my way into that country. And I get into a position... I'm having a stroke, chat. I get into a position where I can get millions of dollars from the federal government by claiming that I am a daycare. I feel like, you know, I'm in the big leagues. I gotta do my job good. So I'm gonna make sure, really sure, that when people look into this, they're gonna think that there's a daycare here. Nothing makes me think that a daycare is more fake than if it literally has a spelling error in the fucking sign. Like, that is just, it's crazy. It's so crazy. It's so fucking crazy. I mean, it's like... I mean, is there ever a reality where it's genuinely an actual daycare? Where it was, like, genuinely a daycare and they just didn't know? It's like, imagine this, like... Imagine, like, if there's, like... Just like a, you know, this company, they're immigrants, you know, English isn't their first language, but they're trying to help their community out by creating a daycare where their kids can come and play safely with others who are also not from this country, and that's, you know, to have a good environment where they don't feel like outsiders. Even that, like, what, if I even give them the benefit of the doubt and say that that's what that is, how do you still fuck that up? Like, my god. If you're that person, and you accidentally named your fucking thing Leering Center, and you got to the sign, you lifted up, and you put the sign on, without even fucking, like, checking, it's so bad. I don't even... I have a friend who got her teaching degree a couple years ago. She's teaching Somali students now, and they constantly disrespect her. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. Look at me, I am the captain now. Now imagine you have 15 fewer IQ points and thought fairness was a sign of stupidity. Damn. I'll just say I'm glad I don't live in Minnesota. I'll be honest with you. Sorry, Prince. I know that's your spot, but like, no. I don't understand Minnesota. My family is originally from Minnesota. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I've never lived in Minnesota, but like, I don't get it. I do not. Imagine living in Florida. You live in Florida. This reminds me of that time where the woman got arrested because she was running a daycare where they loaded guns all around the room and tablets where little homies that were playing. Wait, there was a daycare with loaded guns just laying around? Why? California has a lot of scammers too. Well, that's not shocking. I mean, that's pretty understandable. That's California. I mean, LA, I feel like LA is one big scam. Isn't LA just one gigantic scam? Child Soldier Recruitment Center? No, you're mistaking that. This is the Child Solar Recruitment Center. There isn't a state that doesn't have a bad scam rate. Yeah, no, there's definitely... Every state has shit like that. There's always fraud and shit in every state. Every state has it. A lot in the Tampa area. I'd figure, yeah. I don't know, what has, like... I feel like in terms of crime, Orlando's gotta be worse than Tampa, though, right? Like, I feel like I'd feel safer walking through Tampa at night than walking through Orlando. No way, you don't think? You think Tampa has more crime than Orlando? Tampa should get their citizens revoked? If they're not... If they immigrated, then yeah, that makes more sense. But if you're, like, born here, you can't, like, take someone's citizenship. Scammers are everywhere. There's Twitch streaming that does not stream on a regular basis. Excuse me? Excuse me? Depends on Tampa and Orlando, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. There are parts of both that are like... There are definitely parts of Tampa that I've been to that I'm like... Like Newport Richie? That shit's scary, dude. There's some scary shit in Newport Richie. My city's going through it where there are a bunch of gypsies or people dressing up like them walking around neighborhoods taking advantage of the elderly. Fuck, dude. Wait, so they dress up as gypsies and take advantage of the elderly? Why do they dress up as gypsies? Are they trying to create a Are they trying to be a stereotype? Why don't you just stream in the ghetto? Why? Why would I? Why do you want me to stream in the ghetto? Pinellas County is very bad. Huh. It's not confirmed if they're actually gypsies or if they're just people dressing up like them. But why would they dress up like gypsies? And don't gypsies live in Romania? I thought gypsies were like a Romanian thing. Or Russian. I thought they lived in both. Gypsies are wild, dude. They're interesting. Like, I feel like gypsies are actually super interesting, culturally speaking. Like, they buy these houses, like, in gypsy culture, it's like, your social status depends on how wild and outlandish your house is. And so these people will buy these houses or build these houses in the middle of, like, nowhere Russia. And they don't live in them. They just build them up to, like, as a status symbol. And they don't even live in them. They don't finish them. They're just unfinished husks of houses that these fucking people, like, pump all of their money into. I don't understand it. A blondie female exclusive. There are a fuck ton in LA County. Eastern Europe? Oh. They're roamers. Well, I know that they're traditionally roamers, right? Like, that's, like, part of the story of gypsies is that they are nomads, originally from, like, India. But then they just traveled all over, and then they got stuck in Russia or something like that. And now I guess they're all over again. Cutie says, what? They're in the US too? Yeah, I mean, of course they're everywhere, but like, I thought the big populations were in like Romania. You're so attractive. Oh, thank you. Fit check? Okay. No, that is a pretty baby. Nobody likes the British. They're also travelers, a super tribal group of scammers in the UK. Interesting. Which is pretty kitty. It is pretty baby. Hello, Moogie. You're such a snuggly little kitty. My phone is a piece of shit. It buffers when I'm at work. I don't know if Astra read my message or not. I don't think I did. What did you say? I would scroll up, but my hands are tied at the moment. Do you ever watch that FX TV show Riches about gypsy scammers? I did not. I don't think I saw that, no. Look at this little kitty cat, chat. Look at this little kitty cat. Look at this little kitty cat. Hello, Moogie. He doesn't shed nearly as much as Puck. I don't think your hat is gonna be as big, Moogie. Whenever I make, I think it's gonna take a lot longer for you to, your ball to be big enough to have a hat made out of it, chat. I think it's gonna be a little bit Moogie. The Riches only lasted 2 seasons, but it's pretty good. Was it like a reality TV show, or was it like a drama? Did you see Orange Man was in your area today? I did see that. I did see, yes. I didn't see him. Like, I didn't go to it, but I know he was in my area. He's like, you old people, we're gonna give you all the money. Young people, fuck you. Astra in a few days. Wait, is this exactly what I was talking about? Oh, see, that's the kind of brush I need, right? Hold on. I'm like using my hand to support her. Let me. Hair, hat. It's a Puck. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, Moogie. See, this is like I think people do.
Spring has officially started in this house. How do I know? The cats are losing their winter coats as we speak, which means endless brushing for me. As I was brushing Popshy, a crazy idea popped into my head. What if I took all this shed fur and wet felted it into a hat? Not a human hat. A cat hat. A highly necessary fashion piece for every feline's wardrobe. I think I have enough material, so I did some research. I will link every tutorial I used in the description. First, I needed to measure the model. We need the measurements to make the base of the hat.
What if I want it to be my hat, though? What if I want to make a hat that's big enough so that I could wear it?
I used a cardboard box. Luckily, as a cat owner, I have a couple of them at all times at home. I created a resist out of the cardboard. It will stop the layers of fur from felting together on the inside. Need the mat, the resist, bubble wrap, the cat fur, soap, and warm water. I started the layout, arranging overlapping layers of fur on both sides of the resist. After the preparations were done, I started the wet felting process. I added warm, soapy water and started the wet felting stage with gentle agitation, slowly tapping the fibers so they lock together. I changed the sides and tapped away with the help of the bubble wrap. With temperature changes to shrink, or, in this case, the fur. refused to let the cat's beautiful fur go to waste. I looked at the floppy, hole-filled mess and decided to perform emergency surgery. Put the felt with a few more cuts and reshaping it will look like a real hat. The real question now is, does the quality control department approve? Let's bring in the models. While you enjoy the models, modeling this fashionable hat, I will tell you my final thoughts on this project. This was almost a disaster. Luckily, we saved it. It is really important to keep in mind for me that I don't work with sheep fleece but cat fur, and it definitely feels different. It does not shrink as much, so the calculation needs to change. Next time, I would maybe just felt a fabric and put it on a mold or try to dry felt a hat. But first, I need to collect more fur. Let me know in the comments if you like the final product.
Little hats.
And what absolute chaos I should try making next.
I'm out? What do you mean
Subscribe
you're out?
for more crafting adventures.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're out? Fucking perfectionist. Not creepy at all. What do you mean creepy? How is that creepy? I don't understand. I'm just being resourceful. I have an abundance of cat hair, chat. I have an abundance of cat hair. Alright? And I will grow this ball of cat hair until it is so big. It's like, I want it to be like, I need 2 hands to hold it. That's how big we're gonna try to make this ball, chat. The good thing is Puck never stops shedding, so I'll always have an endless supply of fur. Not nearly the creepiest thing I've seen on the internet. It's called recycling. You know, poor kids in Virginia could definitely use those clothes made out of cat hair. She got 2 bald cats. Boogie. Yeah, I don't know. What should I eat today, chat? Should I go out again and get McDonald's, or should I not? Because I feel like I had chicken nuggets yesterday, and I feel like I shouldn't get McDonald's again. Because I had McDonald's last time. But I don't have anything to eat here, so I don't know what I want to do about that. Like, taxidermy is way creepier than collecting your cat's fur. I mean, imagine, like, I would love to have, like, to get enough fur from each of my cats. I don't think I would actually do it. I think there's people who will literally do this. Where if you send them your cat's hair, they will turn it into a hat. Like, they do it for you. So I don't think I would do it. But, like, I would love to have a collection of hats for all my cats that I could keep forever. Right? You know, some people will taxidermy their animals. And so they'll have, like, just a perfect replica of the dog. And it's its real corpse. So it's kind of scary. That's creepy. But this is just a hair. Like, I feel like if I just keep, you know, a hair, a memoir... Maybe I'll have like a little picture tucked into the hat. That would be perfect. I'm not gonna taxidermy the overlords. It's not happening. Sorry, Moogie. It's not gonna happen. But a hat would be perfect. It's perfect. It's not creepy. It's not too creepy. I found you a new EDC.
Well, this is it.
What the fuck? Car door gun?
This is the gun I shot the car with. Looking back at me. Okay, it's chambered in 4570 government. This was the original one, and then I thought, well, you know, that's not obnoxious enough. I need that in a snub nose, because that's practical. We'll give it a couple shots here just to show you what it does. You know, added bonus is it feels really good on your hand.
That is kind of cool. I do kind of want that.
Dude, this thing is an absolute monster. Well, this...
I think it's pretty cool. I would own one of those. Pool boy, are you okay? You good, bro? Are you good? Are you good? You doing alright there, buddy? The kick on that? You know what? I bet it's not even as bad. I bet that doesn't hurt as bad as my gun, though. I bet you. You can't see me, but I swear I'm not cringing, lol. Why would you... What do you have something against cats, Derek? Do you have something against pussy? You not like pussy? Are you not a big pussy fan? There we go. That's better. Then I can move this over here. And then I can have that like that, and now that sounds like way better. Chat, I like listened to the VOD back, and I was like, my microphone is way too far away. There we go. That's better. See, chat? See how much better that sounds? That's much better. I'm about to join the pool boy and being high. Well, I would join you too, but I gotta stream. Why do I always feel like you should shoot that gun would be dead ass drop? Wait. Why do I feel like you'd shoot... You should shoot that... I'm not illiterate, chat. I went to the Leering Center. Why do I feel like you'd shoot that and the gun would dead as drop and you'd be sent flying away? Probably because you saw Men in Black. And that would be probably what it looked like. If I ever had to use that gun, it'd probably look like that scene from Men in Black. When Will Smith, like, got sent through a fucking department store. It's a noisy cricket, yeah. You shot the cricket gun? Dude, I literally, that's my daily carry. She knows ball knowledge. I have that elite ball knowledge, chat. Elite ball knowledge. Have that elite ball knowledge. The microphone, I feel like it sounds a lot better when it's this close. I need to make sure I always have my microphone closer. Sound it out, Astra. Shush. Is that you even? How, Astra? How and the you that evening? How and the you that evening? What? Why? Why must you do this to me? Why must you put me through this torture? Why? It's the best ball knowledge. Orange. What? It's the best. Everybody's talking about it. Like, wow, elite ball knowledge. Everybody was like, everybody's telling me what you're so elite ball knowledge. I'm doing give Astra a stroke speed run, dude. Everyone in chat, remember only small words for Astra. I can read big words. It's just when like sometimes my brain just it doesn't work. It's like the part of my brain that like reads words, sometimes it just goes out to lunch and it forgets to come back sometimes. Wag yo mini I can read Ibori works. You didn't put enough throat into the state of the sentence. Yeah, but my fucking face hurts, okay? Give me a break. Took the long way home from lunch teach. Sue me. Two brain cells fight over control. Listen. Listen. How are you? Oh, well, wait, are you dyslexic? How you are good, yes. How you are good. Why are we doing this? Listen, I'm not dyslexic. I'm just, sometimes my brain doesn't work too well, okay? But someone literally said that I said something last stream that I didn't. They said I said, like, Moogie eats from, like... I said Moogie doesn't eat very much from the water bowl. But I meant drink. All I did was mix up the word eat and drink. But then someone, like, said that I mixed it up entirely. And I was like, no. What? I went back and double-checked. They did me dirty. How the fuck did you read that perfect? I'm telling you, I don't have dyslexia. I'm just... Listen, chat, you understand. Chat is, like, 3 feet away from me. It's not that... I have to, like... I'm good, my, like, eyesight's good, because it's, like, hard to read it sometimes, man. But if I turn, like, the font... If I make it bigger, then it's, like, less chat is on the screen. I can't read as much. Pneumo no ultra microscopic silica volcanoconiosis is the longest word in the English dictionary. Eat solid, drink is liquid. Eat is solid, drink is liquid. I find your academic ability to observe the literally God damn it! Fuck! Literary. First of all, you didn't spell it right. You didn't spell it right. I find your academic ability to observe the literary. Fuck, dude. I can't say the word. I can't say the word. The word doesn't come out, dude. It doesn't work, man. The word just doesn't, does not want to come out. You need readers. Please be nice to Astra. If her brain breaks, you're gonna pay for Astra 764 clone. Literary? That's not how... Literature? Literature? Hold on, let me try this again. I find your academic ability to observe the English... Fuck! I find your academic ability to observe the literary English language to be profoundly disappointing. That wasn't even what you said. Fuck, dude, listen, reading, it's overrated. Who even needs to read anyway? It's not like it's my job or anything. I don't understand why everyone makes a big deal about it. It's not that. Listen, I don't get what the problem is. I don't understand. It's simple. Are you good? I don't fucking... Man, I'm tired. I've had a long week. Alright, give me a break. I've had a long week, alright? Literary. I can't pronounce literary. I can pronounce literary. That's fine. I got it. Thank you. Literary. It's not literally. It's literary. Stop saying literally. I'm not saying literally. It's literally literary. I'm literally saying literary right now, you bastards. Poolboy is probably just over here going, what the fuck? Group stroke sesh. Fit check? Okay, I'll do a fit check. You should call it and end the stream tired reading stuff. I'll probably end the stream in like 10-20 minutes. 20 minutes probably. I'll try to end. I'll do another hour-and-a-half stream. It's still a little bit short, but sit with me, chat. Lavate las manos. So you weren't expecting me to get that one now, were you? You weren't expecting me to get that one. You weren't expecting that one. Is Levate? I did say that. I don't want to activate my hand. Like the tied up shirt. Yeah, I like the tied up shirt looks. Did I not say it right? Did I not say it right, Taco? Did I not say it right? I'm something of a Spanish speaker myself. You know, everybody's like, oh, I'm in a very Chinese point in my life. I'm in a very Mexican point in my life. I did not say levate, I said levate. I said levate las manos. Where's Astra's hidden bottle? What? Yes, you did. No, I didn't! You're slurring a lot? What do you want from me, chat? What do you want? Muy bueno. Puta madre! Literally said lobotomy. Nah, what the fuck? Let's fight? You wanna fight, pool boy? I think you'd probably kick my ass. I don't really wanna fight. Homegirl pronounced that shit too on point. I'm telling you, I'm in a very Mexican part of my life. I want burrito. I want another burrito, chat. Maybe I should go get another burrito tonight. Wait, in Minecraft or in Melee? Chat, my fucking controller is like broken. I'm trying to play Melee, but my controller is like fucking broken, and I need a new controller, or at least I need to fix this one. It's very upsetting, chat. Maybe I just need a new cable. I like the color of this. I wish this didn't fucking break. I wish this wasn't like fucked. God damn it. Grip controller. To be fair, it has served its time. This thing, I don't know if there's any part of this controller which is original to the controller. Like, I'm pretty sure literally this controller, every single part of this is not from the original controller it used to be. It's been completely replaced. What, I just bought one. You bought a GameCube controller? Can you eat a burrito right now? I think so, yeah. I think, like, just as long as it's soft and it's not, like, crunchy. Nothing crunchy. Like, I was talking to my mom about it. She's a nurse, so she should at least somewhat know. But, she says I should be fine, so long as I don't eat on this side. It's not like I have all 4 of my teeth out. It's just the back 2 on this side. So, as long as I just eat on this side, I should be okay. Because I had nuggies last night, chat. I had nuggies, and it was fine. Grow up? Fuck you! Fuck you! What was the Toys R Us thing? I'm never going up. Please be careful. I know. I'm careful with it. I just brought you that controller and it's broke? You mean, no, well, did you buy the shell? Because the controller is not like, the shell's not bad. I think you bought the shell, right? This part? The controller itself on the inside has been a collection of parts. Trey Racing actually bought the original controller. And then I replaced the motherboard, the sticks, the buttons, the shells, the cable. I think the original controller that it was has now been replaced entirely, but the shell's just fine. It's just, I think it's the cable. What'll happen is it will just start putting like random inputs in. Like, I'll play the game, and then here. Well, I won't play it because no one likes to watch Melee. But like, if I play the game, and I jump, I will just hit like this button to jump, and that's the only thing I'll press. That's the only thing I'll press, and then my character though, as soon as they land, will do another input, even though I didn't do any input. And it's really annoying, and it's like I can't play with it. So I think I need to get a new cable for it, or figure out what's wrong with my controller. I don't know. I have to like do some reach. It's like also the stick boxes. Oh, the stick boxes are original to the original controller. That's the only thing as the stick boxes. But they're all like, they've been, man. These things have been thrashed, dude. I'm hard on my controllers, man. I play hard. Play guitar, no talking. She has anger issues, especially when playing Melee. I do. I'm not buying you any more controllers. I want to get like a notched controller. I don't know when. Maybe if I sell that toolbox and there's enough money afterwards, I'll pick one up, one that has notches. Because really, I want a controller that has notches. I don't see on eBay. You'd think there would be one on eBay, but there's not. There's not one on eBay. Yeah. Yep. No, chat, I did find this. Let me show you guys this thing that I found on Amazon or eBay. Look at this, chat. Look at this. It's got, I'm pretty sure it has a scan tube. This, I'm pretty sure right here, this tube is the tube I need to make the pedal I want. I really want to make a guitar pedal that's fully analog and it's a pitch shifter. And I think the only way I can do that with staying analog is by using a scan tube TV. And that's what this would be. And so I could potentially use this tube to like create the circuit that I want to create. I don't know though. It's like $70 though. We'll see. Controllers are made to be broken after a few months. Truly. I don't slam my controller, dude. I thought you were talking dirty for a second. Okay. Holy fucking shit! What? Holy god, what? Giant test, what? Tube? Giant test! Holy fuck! Tube! Giant test! Holy shit, thank you so much, Giant test, for the $100. What the fuck? Play with hair more? Play... Is it the hair? Do I just need to play with hair? Is that what it is? Tube, motherfucker?
Tube.
Should I buy this then? Should I actually buy this? Should I buy this piece of tube equipment? Would it be irresponsible of me to buy another piece of tube equipment? Would it be bad? Should I? I'm very tempted now, chat. I'm very tempted. Should I buy this? Should I buy this? That is the question. Oh, it's actually super cool. I might buy this. She did say tube. She did say tube. She did say tube. You're never irresponsible with your money. Never. I need to make... Before I buy it, though, I want to make sure it will work for what I want to do. It is a really cool piece of equipment, just in general. But I gotta make sure it will actually do what I need it to do. But man, fuck, holy shit! Thank you so much, Tess. Thank you so much, Tess. Thank you. I'm constantly making irresponsible financial decisions, so I guess why not? What do you mean constantly making irresponsible financial decisions? Listen, chat. If I think that me buying that will be the tube that could help me make the pedal I want, then maybe I'll do it. I'll probably buy it if I find out that it will actually, I could do what I want to do with it. However, if it's not, then I will probably just use it to put tires on my wheels, and then I'll do that. That way I can get the bike rolling, because I probably should put it in the bike, honestly. But yeah, thank you, Tez. Never irresponsible with my money. Yeah, I've been thinking about that bike. I want to get that shit done. I kind of got like upset for a while after I busted my teeth open. But you know what? Now I'm kind of getting. I'm like, look at chat. I've got this shirt. I've got. Look at this bike right here. This bike. That's what I want to build right there. And I want to build it. And I'm gonna build it. And it's like I'm already like way in too deep. All I need to do is get those wheels taken care of. If I get those fucking wheels taken care of, then I have basically not a lot left before that's a drivable bike. So I think maybe I should just go ahead and get that shit done. Because like, honestly, if I get those tires done and put those wheels back on the fucking bike, the only thing I have left to do is weld up the exhaust and then make sure that the cables are fine. And then that's like it. That's like literally it. So maybe I should just fucking do that. Because at least if I make a irresponsible financial decision, chat, at least I might as well see it through. I might as well see it all the way through instead of giving up on it. 1000% a fact. We'll see though. We'll see. I'll have to, maybe I'll consult the tube expert on whether or not that might work. It might do the job. I don't know. Just like we're so close to the goal. We are close to the goal. Kind of close to rideable, so it might as well get it rideable. Yeah, I figured, because like honestly, if I did throw the tires on, it's probably rideable right now. Because if I throw those tires on, then it'll have, and I'll put the new chain on when I put the new tires on, and I'll have new sprockets, and new tires, new sprockets, new tires, new chain. I mean, it should be actually like fairly ready to go. And the only concern I have is that it's the throttle is like a push-pull throttle, so there's two cables, but one of the cables is snapped, so I need a new cable anyway. But I might have some custom cables made. I either have to make custom cables for it or commission custom cables to be made for it. But I probably shouldn't drive it a whole bunch with the way it is right now, but I could probably still drive it. I'm very close to your current goal, yes. Irresponsibly Defiance Maxing. Irresponsible Defiance Maxing. You know, chat, I kind of like, I was like debating things for a while, but now I've kind of settled in on what I want to do. I think the RX-7 and the Prince bike are the play. I think that's, if I can just get those two things done, it'll be good. Dude, somebody offered me, I got 2 offers for my Snap-on toolbox, right? I got 2 of them. One guy just wanted to trade, like, what was it? Let me look. One guy wanted to trade. He wanted to trade a fucking, what was it? A 2003 Honda CFR 150. I don't know how much that bike costs. I'll have to look to see if that would have been a good deal or not. And then some other guy offered me $1,500 for that. It's a $7,000 toolbox new, and he offered me $1,500 for it. What a bitch. You selling the E30? Probably. Motherfucker offered you a kid's dirt bike. Really? Is that what it is? Is that all it is a kid's dirt bike? I did pass on both. Don't get lowballed. Yeah, I did not accept it. Motherfuckers are out here lowballing me, man. It's fucking brutal. That's actually a kid's dirt bike. Is that really a fucking kid's dirt bike? That's insane, dude. That's insane. It's 125cc. It's literally got half the power of my fucking Rebel. It's got half the power of my Honda Rebel. Is it a CR or CFR? What year is the bike? 2003. CRF 150. An 03 Honda CRF 150. 150 or 125? 150, okay. I'm not seeing any for sale. I hate when you look up, like, the value of a bike and it just gives you every other bike. There's a Honda CRF 450 from 2019. That's $6,500. Let's see if I can find one. CRF 150 Honda. It's 2005 for 2000. I mean, it looks like it's about a $2,000 bike. It's not terrible. It's about that much. It probably is worth what I was asking for the box. So it's like, it's probably worth about $2,000. But like, oh my god, it is a kid's bike. Look how fucking small it is. Cat, look at how fucking small this thing is. It is a kid's bike. What the fuck? Bitch! Those dirt bikes are fucking expensive. Yeah, they are expensive. But still, it's like... First, I don't need another bike that's not even in my state. I can't get a bike that's in Iowa. I need money. It's Astra sized. Perfect for Astra. Reddit says they go for 1,500. Well then, fuck, man. Why is everyone offering, like, lowballing me on my goddamn toolbox? It's a $6,000 toolbox. I think the cam angle made it look smaller, but it's for sure smaller than a regular sized bike. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, it probably would be a good bike for me, honestly. It probably would be, like, my size. But I don't want a 150cc little putzer. Like, I do kind of want a dirt bike eventually, but, like, where am I going to go dirt bike riding? And with who? It's not, like, if I don't go off-road. It's not what I do. I just... Appreciation is a bitch, yeah. My coworkers said I am fat. Well, that's mean of them. Not a lot of places to ride around here. Most places you are used to be able to ride our homes now. Yeah, I mean, fuck, jeez. Yeah, it's like, first of all, I don't know where I would ride it. Second of all, I feel like if I were to go like Duro riding, I'd want to have a buddy. I don't know if I'd want to do that alone. A running dependable vehicle is a higher priority. Well, I'm not. That's not on the. No, that's not happening. All right. A more dependable vehicle, a reliable vehicle, that's not on the docket, chat. That is not on the menu tonight. Basically, once I get my RX-7 down here, my 2 vehicles are going to be my RX-7 and my Prince bike. That's it. That's all I'm going to have. Probably for a good long while. But at least I'll have a car. I mean, at least I'll have something, dude. What do you mean my irresponsibility is showing? What does that mean? What does that mean? What are you talking about? What? They put a skate park to a place close to me where you could ride dirt bikes. It was a nice little track too. There is like a racetrack near me, like a dirt racetrack. That's like a dedicated racetrack. So maybe I could do it there. But enduro is just it's hard. It's hard on your body. It's hard to do. It's a lot of energy. It's not. I am not into it yet. I feel like I could get into it if I got into it, but I don't. I feel like that's a lot of money. I feel like you need a pretty coin to get into that shit, so. Wrong priorities? What do you mean wrong priorities? What are you talking about, Disco? Listen, I have a car. I already own a car. It's just 1,300 miles away. So all I need to do is sell this fucking toolbox so that I can bring that car to Florida. So that I have a running car that I can drive. And it won't have AC. It won't be super reliable. But it'll be cheap to fix. And it will probably turn on when I turn the key. Right? I mean, what else can I ask for? Could you put your P.O. box in your car? I could. I've slept in the back of my RX-7 before. It's quite spacious back there. So I could go to the P.O. box again. I could go to get whatever groceries I need. It would give me the ability to have a car and do car things. But anytime I need, like, I'd probably mostly ride the bike. But whatever the bike can't do, I have the car. It would be great. I only meow femboy. I'd say, could hook it into my truck, but I'm not sure you'd make it back there and back. Probably not. Has it been checked out lately? Yeah, not too long ago. My mom went up there, somewhat recently, and she took some pictures of it. I think I showed, those pictures to Taco. Taco, it didn't look too bad, though, did it, Taco? It looked alright. I mean, it might be more rusty than I think it is, but I don't think it's that bad. What do you think, Taco? I'm so high. I'm jealous, boy. You got very lucky. Show it. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna have to go at my Discord messages. I don't even have Discord open. Oh, by the way, Taco, we were talking about that PV amp. I have it. I do have it. I thought I didn't have it, but I do have it. It's here. I mean, she definitely needs a paint job. She's definitely a little rough, but she's not rusted all the way out. Alright, wait a minute, does that show my license plate? No, okay, we're good. So this is like the worst part of it right here. So you can see there's a little tiny bit of rust right here. And that's where I hit a curb one time and it kind of bent out of the way, so it makes sense that there's rust there. You can tell the tires have been sitting. It's very dirty. The tires need to be replaced, but overall, like, look at the fender. It's not rusted out. I mean, obviously the paint is really worn away, but that was like it when I parked it. It's kind of interesting. Like, I also like how one side is like fine, the other side is like not. So I hope you guys appreciate my little Mazda logo. I painted that, by the way, chat. I did that. There's a little bit of rust right here. There was a little bit of rust on the fender well when I parked it, so I imagine that might be a little bit worse. There's a little bit of rust right here, but that's nothing I can't take care of, right? Like, that's not car ending levels of rust. That's fine, right? I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It's not like, look at that car behind it. Look how fucked that car is. Mostly patina, to be fair, yeah. It's currently on 70 HP. The only worry I have is the undercarriage, and I didn't get to see that, so I guess I could see it. But where did you store it? Was it outside? Yeah, it was outside the whole time, but it didn't move, and it was covered by a tarp for most of it. So I think it's okay. It might be really rusty when I get there, but I can deal with a little bit of rust. So long as it's not so rusty that I can't fucking drive it, right? I think it's okay. I think I'll be alright. I just need to, the thing that really rusts cars is the salt on the roads. So in Iowa in the wintertime, they put salt down on the roads, and that gets on the undercarriage of the car, and that's what rusts things. But I didn't really ever drive that car while it was winter. I parked it in summer, and it hadn't moved. So even in the winter, it was outside. It just got snowed on, right? And that snow didn't get underneath the car because it was on top of the car and under a tarp. So I think it's okay. I think it'll probably be okay. It will definitely need a little bit of TLC once I get it. But I think, honestly, if I keep the car and I just keep it as my, like, main project car, I will eventually get a daily driver at some point that's more reliable, that's not a project car that has AC. But I think I want to keep that car as my car and just keep it forever. I want to be like one of those fuckers that's like when they're 80 and it's just like, this is my 100-year-old RX-7. My first car. I've been keeping it ever since. Except for that time I left it in the field. But you get the point. Like, I want to keep it nice. I want to get it. I want to get home. I want to maintain it. I want to have that car when I'm old. So, like, if I could do that, I think that would be really cool. No AC isn't summer. Summer isn't too far away. Summer's basically here, bro. I mean, no AC. Yeah, it's going to be hot. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be hot, chat. But you don't need AC. You don't need it. It's a want. But it's very much so a want. But I think I can be fine, especially if I'm just doing short trips to the PO box. I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. It will probably suck, no doubt. But like at the same time, it's like, what else am I gonna do, right? Am I gonna sell the car for $2,500 peanuts, and then eventually regret selling that car? Every time I see one on Facebook Marketplace, I'm just gonna be sad. Like, nah. You can live in Florida with no AC. You can. It's just hard, but it's possible. Pool boy, please stop saying that in chat. I'm gonna have to time you out if you keep saying that in chat. I know you're high, but like, chillax, bro. You're alright. You used to no little AC now. Well, the BMW didn't have AC for a good bit. I fixed the AC on the BMW, but it didn't work for a while. And so and the windows didn't work either because I forgot there was a button that I had to push. And so I was driving around with no windows, no AC in the middle of summer. That shit is dangerous, alright? You know what? You need reliability? Well, Color Bear, I don't get reliability, okay? That's not an option. That's never an option. There is no reliable car. That is not an option. Nothing I have and nothing I could do would get me a reliable car in my driveway. It's just not how it would. It's not how it's gonna go. It's just not how. It's not happening. Buy a new car? Why do homeless people just not buy a house? Love sleeping with no AC during a heat wave. Fuck, dude. But you're British. You don't have AC ever. That's kind of like that. Like, at least I have AC. It's okay, boy. Just don't talk about that in chat. That's like that's not a good chat thing to be having chat. But otherwise, it's fine. Exactly. Listen, it's like, I'll get the car here, and eventually I will get a nicer, newer car. I'm sure at some point in my life, I will have a different car. But, like, right now, it's just not in the cards. Like, there isn't Like, how would I go and get a car? It just isn't. The money isn't there. It's not there's no cards. It's not, the money's not there. I don't have money for a new reliable car. I would need probably about $8,000, $7,000 to $8,000 to get a reliable, like a truly reliable car. We're not talking a 20-year-old Honda that's been with 200,000 miles. We're not talking about that, because that's not reliable. That is a project car nowadays. We're talking about basically the minimum price you could spend on a used car in 2026 to get a reliable vehicle is about $6,000 to $8,000. That's pretty much the range, right? And so it's just like that's not happening, bro. Unless Ted Muses comes in here and is like, that's not happening, dude. You put the motor yourself so you know it's gonna run good. I even built the motor to be like, people always get uppy about like the apex seals on rotaries and shit like that, but I actually built that motor slightly with loose tolerances just a little bit. And basically what that means is it's a slightly lower compression engine than like a normal 13B, which means it makes a little bit less power, but it also means that it's not getting as much wear. It's not when you're doing engine seals on a rotary, you have to clearance the corner, there's these like big long seals that you have to clearance yourself, and there's like a range for how clearance they can be. And I went on the large side because it's much more dangerous if you go tighter tolerances, because while you get a little bit more compression, the chances of the seals expanding and then getting stuck and then blowing up your engine is much higher. So I feel like that engine's probably fucking good for a little bit. Like I bet you that engine could go for consistently drive for a couple more years at least. And at that point I could save up money and buy a new engine for it. Those brain worms have definitely caused brain damage. What are you talking about, Cuddle Bear? I've asked you guys like 15 times, show me the reliable car that you guys keep talking about. There are the 100% reliable cars for $4,000. Where? It's not, they don't exist, chat. They don't exist. So every once in a while, there'll be a car that's like, this isn't terrible. It is okay. But chat, a 2003 Honda Civic is a project car. It's 2026. That was 2 decades ago. More than 2 decades ago. That car can drink. That is a project car. There's no reality where a 25-year-old car is not a project car. It just isn't. So if I'm going to get a new car that's not new, it's going to be somewhat of a project car, and I'm going to have to work on it. It's just going to have to happen, chat. It's just going to have to happen. What do you call my 03 Tundra then, huh, motherfucker? A project car, motherfucker. How much money have you put into that thing? I mean, there's nothing wrong with older cars, especially like Toyotas that are like super reliable. But like, if you have to rely on something to get to work every single day, like, and you have to have it reliable, then that is, I plead the fifth. Oh, really, motherfucker, really? It's like, if you have to have a car that gets to work every day, it's just, you're gonna have to spend about $7,000, $7,000 to $8,000. That's basically where we're at in the used car market in 2026. It's just what you're gonna have to do. And I'm okay with that. I have mechanic skills. I know how to fix shit. So I don't mind buying a $3,500 car that needs work and that needs to have work put into it. The difference is, if I'm going to do the work on myself, I have to make sure it's a car I don't hate working on. If I bought a C4 Corvette that needed a new head gasket, that'd be easy peasy. I could do that in an afternoon. No problem, right? I have a Honda Civic that doesn't need a head gasket. Probably could be just as easy in the same amount of time, but I would hate it. I would hate every single second of it. I fucking hate doing fucking engine work on those tightly compact fucking modern inline 4 pieces of shit. I hate working on them. I hate working on them so much to the point where me thinking about what car I want to buy that I know I'm gonna have to work on, Honda Civics are just, any front wheel drive inline 4 vehicle is just not an option, because I just hate it. I fucking hate it. I'm not doing that. You cannot subject me to fucking do another fucking half axle on a goddamn Toyota Camry. It's not happening. Not gonna lie, I spent like $500 just getting simple stuff fixed on recently. Like the interior lights and fix. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. It's a project car. It's not that it's not worth it. Taco, your Tundra is a very cool car. It's a very cool truck. It's a very nice truck. All right. Look, I'm doing the Trump. Everybody's talking about it. They're like, wow, Taco, your truck is so great. Everybody's like, wow, I wish I had a truck like yours, Taco. Wow. It's like, it's a good truck, but it's worth the money to be put into it. But it's not, if your goal is you need to drive like an hour a day to work, and you need a car that will rain, slate, snow, hail, whatever the fuck, get to the fucking destination. It's a good option if you keep putting money into it and you keep fixing it, but if you're just someone with no mechanical ability and you have no ability to work on your car, that's not an option for you. It just isn't. It just isn't. It's not a reliable option. I mean, Tundras, maybe you could make an argument for it because those are really reliable, but even like the Honda Civics and the Toyota Camrys of that era are just, they're old, and old cars need shit. They just need shit. You can have the most reliable car of all time. Eventually, it will need shit. God, Trumpstra. Everybody's like, wow, believe me. Wow, Astra, your Trump impression is not good. Everybody's like, wow, that doesn't sound anything like Trump. But, you know, it's just the thing, man. You know, like, eventually I'll get a car. I'll get a car eventually. But you know what? The good thing about my job, in this job, is that I don't need to drive an hour a day to work. I don't need to do that. I don't need a car that will work rain, slate, whatever the fuck, right? I can have a bike do that same thing and be fine. Because I don't need to, on a daily basis, I don't have to go and drive someplace to get my paycheck so that I can make sure that my bills get paid, right? It's not, my car is not mission critical to me paying my bills. I think if it was mission critical to me paying my bills, then there's an argument to be said that, yeah, okay, maybe a loan would be a good idea. Maybe that would be good. You know, maybe I'll take out a loan and get a car payment, like a $150 car payment. A $150 car payment is not bad when it's literally the thing that makes you able to make money. But otherwise, like for me, I work from home. I don't fucking need to drive. I don't need to go places. I've basically been living without a car for like 4 months at this point. It's okay. I can handle it. So, you know, I'll get my RX-7 down here, and it will let me do my car things that I want to do with the car. And yeah, it won't be a daily driver, but it doesn't need to be. This is terrible. What are you talking about, pool boy? I think we've all chewed over Astra's options by now. Really, I think we have. And I think honestly, it's just, I think that's the best option. I think that's it, chat. I think that's it. I think that's the right option. Is just bring that RX-7 home. Bring her home. And then just drive the shit out of that RX-7. And eventually, let's see if that engine's still for sale. I hope that engine's still for sale. I mean, I don't hope it's for sale because I wouldn't buy it because I don't have $4,000. But dude, sometimes I'll see like, I'll see rotary engines like 13Bs, turbo 13Bs for sale on Facebook. Just like not that much money. And I'll just probably wait. And I'll probably buy one of those eventually. And then buy a new engine for it. Get it all set up. And then I will, and then I will, just make that work. And I think it'll be good. I think it will be good. I mean, it won't be perfect. It won't be like my, like, daily driver forever. But it should work for the time being, right? Let me see here. Distributor, blah, 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 blah. That's not what I want. 13, what if I just do 13B? Is that a... My truck is 40 and it can drive it on and can drive fine on I-4. Nobody's perfect. No, it's okay. Everybody's out here. It's alright. Have fun driving a 20-year-old vehicle on I-4. Listen, dude, I drove that 40-year-old vehicle, not 20, 40-year-old vehicle to Florida, and it made it. It made it, chat. Everybody's always like, oh, it's not a reliable car. Dude, it made it. That thing got, if it can get here, if it can get to fucking Florida from Iowa just fine, It's fine. It can go on i4. It's fine. It'll be just fine on i4. I don't see any engines for sale right now. There was one on here not too long ago, and it was really cool, but it must have sold. I'm sure I can find a Turbo 2 engine at some point, and rotaries are, I think they're more popular than they were, like, back when I got into them. I think a lot of people have an appreciation for RX-7s, especially nowadays. And so I think the thing is that RX-7 will probably only go up in value. It's literally worth more now than what I bought it. So it will probably only appreciate from here, and I can probably throw a new engine in it in a couple years, and I'll be right as rain, chat. Be right as rain. Not me, I'm not high with my luck. I would be trigger schizophrenia. Well, do you have schizophrenia? I feel like if you don't have schizophrenia, then not smoking weed because you're worried that you have schizophrenia is like... Also, I feel like it'd be easy to know if you have schizophrenia. Like, do you hear things that aren't real? Then maybe don't smoke weed. That might make it worse. I also don't think you can develop it that late. Like, I'm pretty sure if you're like over 30 and you don't have it, then you're like, you don't have it. Now, what you really want is the turbo transmission. Those were worth their weight in gold. The turbo transmission? Yeah. I mean, I feel like if I really did want to turbo the thing, it would be expensive. So I don't know what I'll do. I'll just keep it. And then, like, if I want to turbo it later, I'll put a turbo in it. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's go. You should ask your doctor first, to be honest. Hey, doctor, are you real? Are you real right now? Do I have schizophrenia, doctor? It's gotta be like the worst thing to like go to a doctor to say, am I crazy, doctor? Well, do you think you are? No numbnuts, if weed would be okay for you. Oh, yeah, I guess you could ask your doctor too, yeah. I mean, honestly, if you don't have, like... I heard weed increases the risk of schizophrenia if you were genetic, had a genetic predisposition. This is true, yeah, this is very true. The thing about it, though, is if it's very... I'm very well studied, chat, on this. I don't know if you could tell. But it doesn't develop until you get, like... It develops between like your early 20s to your late 20s. If you're in your 30s, there's a very, very, very low chance that you would like trigger like schizophrenia. It's not very common. It's like the idea that you wouldn't smoke weed because you're worried that you'll trigger schizophrenia and you're over 30. It's just not much of a word. That's just kind of that would be more indicative of obsessive compulsive disorder, which is different, which is not that. Because it's like, if you have like obsessive compulsive disorder, that can look a lot like schizophrenia, but it's critically not schizophrenia. See, I have OCD. I have obsessive compulsive. I have that shit. It's real. That motherfucking shit sucks. But I don't have schizophrenia. Right, chat? Right, Moogie? This is a library, not a clinic. So how does that make you feel, chat? How does that... Now tell me. How does that make you feel? Are you studying on schizophrenia? What, am I not allowed to look into fucking psychotherapy? Am I not allowed to do research on shit? I know a lot about a lot of things, alright? This isn't a beach? Wait a minute, this isn't a beach. This is a bathtub. You have a disease of maximum cuteness. I do. I have a disease, it's called autism. yeah, I have a disease, it's called autism. Just because you talk to people who aren't really there doesn't mean you have schizophrenia either. No, yeah, schizophrenia is like... It's like, the thing about schizophrenia is it's marked by, like, egocentric belief. Basically, if you fully believe that you are, like, the King of France, like you believe it fully in yourself, like I am 100% the King of France, that would be schizophrenia. But if you're like, I feel like the King of France, but I'm not, and I know I'm not, but I really feel like I am, that would be something else. I don't know what that would be, but that wouldn't be schizophrenia. I feel like Pool Boy is participating in his own private chat. I feel like this is true, and you know what? I feel like that's good for. I feel like that's good for Pool Boy. I hope that Pool Boy is good. I hope you're doing all right, man. She's making shit up. Sure gets an extra attack. Why are you attacking me? Astrotism is one of the diseases to ever exist. Now you're taking my job, King of France. Fuck! I thought I was the King of France. You can't be the King of France. Pool Boy's high as fuck. I think Pool Boy had mushrooms. So Pool Boy is on a spiritual journey right now. So I'm trying to like not freak Pool Boy out, but you know it's hard when we're talking about like mental disorders, so it's probably not helping. So I'm sorry, Pool Boy. I'm sorry we're talking about this shit. I hope you're all right. I'm not trying to freak you out. There you go, Moogie. See, now, see, Pool Boy, you got the emotional support cat. There's a cat on the screen. Don't say that, Disco. I'm strong. Let Moogie give you her strength. Look at the Moogie. To be fair, Astra has an alter ego named Heather. Now, if I really believed that was Heather, then that would be a thing, but no. Just autism. Nope, just autism. Pretty kitty. Check under the bed just to be safe. I do know a lot about OCD though. That shit sucks. OCD is not fun. I hate it when people will like always be like, oh, everybody has a little bit of OCD, but like, no, motherfucker, that's not true. No, it's not true at all. You don't even know. You don't even know. OCD does suck. It really does. It's like, honestly, it's so bad. It's not as bad as schizophrenia, but it's pretty bad. Just like how people use ADHD or depression as a quirk or a trait, yeah. Oh, people like think OCD is like it's like they think it's just like the disorder where it's like, oh, something's slightly out of place and so it bothers me. I'm just a little bit of OCD about this. It's like, no, you're not, motherfucker. Like, people do have, that isn't a way OCD like presents itself, but like I read a statistic recently that's like some like 40% of people with OCD are disabled by it, like fully disabled by it. Why are you snipping my pits, Moogie? I put deodorant on. Are you smelling the deodorant? But like, it's literally, it's debilitating for a lot of people. I had a talk with my arranged sister of 5 years at my dad's funeral back in February, and she's telling me how she talks to birds and crows, checking up on everyone, and now I've been seeing a big ass crow every now and then, and I'm like, did this motherfucker make me a schizo? What? I don't think you're dealing with as a schizo. I think you're dealing with a witch, bro. You got a fucking witch in your family, dude. You bring up like a big weighing scale and then weigh her against a duck, and if she's heavier than the duck, then she's a schizo. And if she's the same size as the duck, then she's a witch. Everyone seems to be talking to animals. I think I am on those drugs. You are, cause I'm kind of that. What? Maybe she's just an Odin. She asked Odin for a favor. What does she want with my grandpappy Odin? My good old grandpappy Odin. Does he is he coming to the family function this year? Did you ask him? Did you talk to him? Did you ask him if he was coming to our family function this Thanksgiving? Although the white people gotta be neurotypical now. Why? Did you? Is that how you say white people? Is white people? Really? Everybody's fuck. Everybody's neurodivergent, man. Everybody's like fucking. Literally everybody. Look at this little kitty cat. Hello, monkey. Speak English. Listen, dude, I'm tired. I'm tired and my face hurts and I'm hungry. I still don't know what I want to eat yet. I might get a burrito. But I also don't want to spend money on a burrito. Read English properly? Shut the fuck up. I'll read English wrong all I want. I'm sorry, that was rude. Have you eaten anything today? I've had a little, like, snack wrap from Wawa, so I have eaten today. But I need to eat again. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing about it. I need to eat, but I don't know what I want to eat. So I gotta go figure that out, chat. Like, I don't want to spend more money on McDonald's, but I might go spend more money on McDonald's. You can use the carrot sometimes, not just the stick. I don't know how you survive. I don't know, man. I don't know either. I don't know how I survive either. I'll English as much as I pleasure. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel right now, Disco. That's exactly how I feel. Oh my god, there's so much cut hair. It's like on my hands, so that when I wipe my face, when I wipe it off of my face, it puts more on. Eat a salad? Why? Damn, are you calling me fat? Fuck. Now you want a salad? Why would you want a salad? I've never in my life had a craving for salad. Never in my life have I ever had a craving for salad. Cat hair +5 wisdom. Fucking love salads. Damn. Something about California. Something that makes you like salads living in California. Anyway. Okay, okay, rabbit. I know what she would say. Get the disgusting thing away from me. Honestly, dude, salads are pretty gross. They are pretty gross. Anyway, chat. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Rabbit. Go eat your lettuce, rabbit. Run, rabbit! Run! And for no particular reason, I started running. Anyway. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to stream tomorrow as well. So thank you everybody for watching. I'll be live again later. Goodbye!